people. It's been a while since we've seen cars coming down the road here, so hopefully everybody who has gotten out. Yeah, that's media. So all that I have seen up here for quite a while has been media and CAL FIRE and Highway Patrol, and that's it. As you can see now, where that black smoke is coming across the bridge right there, that's where we were standing about 10 minutes ago. And we were being warned by the CAL FIRE guy right up there. He's like, you got to be ready to run at any moment because the way this wind is going, coming right over here. And sure enough, it's exactly what's happened. It seems like it's all going to the west right now, but if you see, look over here. We'll give you, Josh, if you can. You got like an RV maintenance park of some sort down here. I mean, it's just more fuel on the other side, brush, RVs, and I don't know. We've already seen on the other side some brush go up. Perhaps the last water drop did some damage to that. Hopefully, we got one guy coming through. It looks like a resident. We'll see if we can talk with them really quick. Can we talk to you? Do you live in the mobile home park up there?
I've been evacuating everybody.
What have you been doing? Describe it for us.
I've been going up and down the roads, making everybody leave. Well, I got one left. I need to tell the sheriff to go get him. He won't leave.
What's the scene like up there?
Several homes on fire.
Thank you, sir. Wow, that paints a good picture. Well, a bad picture, but that is very descriptive. Got a dozer down there. Here, come on, I can't go. Well, it's tremendous. Yeah, you guys can see it. So that just popped out. We just noticed that a few seconds ago. Trying to clear that brush, get a line going to hopefully, I would imagine, the strategy here. Dig a line, keep it from coming any further north to where we are. But he is just, the guy you see in there, he's just feet from the flames. Yeah, it is. I'm getting awfully close, too, to get a better idea. He is literally just a few yards away as he's continuing to get rid of the brush right there. I mean, the guy who's in that dozer right now, covered in smoke and ash, flames right nearby, as he's trying to do a fantastic job. Well, driving on the way, can I say something? Driving on the way up, we noticed but or if they were just
Hey,
let's get close.
no, you gotta give me more cable. You were cutting out here so far.
Well, what do you mean more cable?
I can't go that far.
Doing a good job, Josh. You're doing a good job.
All right, everybody. It looks like there's a little bit of technical issues there. Hi, everybody. Mike Page alongside the new News Now host, Pilar Arias. Yes, I had a mind cramp there. So we are covering these fires from Southern California, continuing just to burn crazy amounts right now.
Yes, and it just seems like you hear about one and it becomes major, and then you hear about another. And this one, the latest one in San Diego County, it's only 100 to 150 acres, but 2 structures have already been destroyed.
Yeah, so that's the unfortunate part there. And when we were taking a look earlier, the shot of right off the highway or right off the road there, it was pretty incredible. But you saw the bulldozers there with the crew. They're trying to make a line on it so it doesn't skip over that road and then cause other issues. But thanks to everybody joining us here on Fox News Now, part of fox10phoenix.com, or either on Facebook Live as well. Let us know where you are watching from. I know we got a lot of people watching from really all over. I do want to show you this shot that we're getting in from Southern California as well, but it looks like they're just going to another area fire there. So a lot going on definitely today and the last couple days, unfortunately, when you talk about the Southern California fires. But I do want to show you what it did look like a little bit ago.
This latest one is called the Lilac Fire. Mandatory evacuations already in place in the area of West Lilac Road and Sullivan Middle School. 12 structures damaged, Mike.
Wow, so very unfortunate there, and hopefully they'll be able to get back on pace there, and hopefully it doesn't go too much. But the San Diego right there, yeah, not the best right now for them. But the biggest fire still is that Thomas fire, burning at 90,000 acres now. And when you think about it, 1 acre is a football field. So think about 90,000 football fields burning there just in Ventura County alone. And then they got the other fires I saw yesterday, Bel Air. portions of the communities there burning up. So yeah, just a sad time there, Southern California. But this is what we all know of California. When you take a shot like this is a nice shot, but
the beautiful coast.
Yes,
PCH.
we will see if we'll be able to get some more aerials here for you of these fires. All right, folks, for those of you joining us right now on Fox10Phoenix.com or Fox 10 Phoenix Facebook Live, we're taking a look here of the Lilac Fire in San Diego County. Right now, at least 100 acres burning right now, and portions of I-15 were quickly charred by more than 150 acres today, so destroying 2 mobile homes along the way and damaging maybe about 12 other structures there. But You're taking a look right here as we continue to provide you not only aerials but ground shots now. And you're seeing emergency crews continuing to get into the area as well. Maybe some people trying to get out here as well, too. As you can see, just a lot of smoke, though, in the area. And hard to imagine, you know, if you lived in that area, what you're going through right now. And we are learning right now that some mandatory evacuations in the area of West Lilac Road and Sullivan Middle School. We told you the 2 structures being destroyed, 12 damaged at this time. Road closures continue. Old Highway 395 between West Lilac Road and Highway 76. This is just what a week it's been already here for Southern California, as fires really hitting into high gear on Monday and really going into the week here. We're already at Thursday and high winds continue.
Actually, you know what, Virginia, I started to leave, but I felt I should come back near the school, because at least the school is some kind of a buffer against the flames and the smoke where I can stand here for a little while. So, Virginia, let me show you what I'm looking at. This is West Lilac Road. The cars coming toward us, I believe, are a lot of people evacuating. There are fire engines here. A couple of them are parked up there at the school. They're not actively fighting the fire. Okay. On the microphone? Okay, here I am. Test, test, test.
All right, so you're hearing the reporter there on the ground as she's communicating back to her station. And there is a mandatory evacuation in place. We're going to check in with the reporter in just a little bit as soon as they get settled here, but not quite sure why they seem to be hanging right there in the middle of the road there. Looks like the shot did freeze up there for a moment. It's going to go a little bit in and out. Someone with that live view technology can sometimes go a little bit in and out. But let's we're going to listen and see if the reporter is settled here.
8-6. I got cut off. Do you want me on the mic, or do you...
Okay, so she's still talking to her producer there. We'll keep checking in to see if they're able to come back and maybe give us an update here. But continuing to look here, Lilac Fire, San Diego County, as we are taking a look just at this one ground shot, but there is mandatory evacuations in the area of West Lilac Road, and that's where they're at right now. So the cars that you are seeing are fleeing the area right now.
My audio? Okay, but do I put a microphone on or?
All right, so we're just seeing from the North County Fire that all of West Lilac Road now has mandatory evacuation in place. So we're likely about to see some people rushing down this road here. This fire, called the Lilac Fire, started around 11:15 this morning, and thick smoke was seen for miles. It grew to 150 acres within an hour.
Just wondering if I can listen to IFB and if you have my microphone. Backpack 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is. Now, it's not as bad as it was a little while ago when I told you I thought I had to evacuate. It seems like maybe the tankers have gone ahead and beat back some of this. Now, look at the contrast here. The dark, dark sky with all the smoke, and I'm going to pan over here toward I-15. I'm on Lilac Road, and look at the blue sky. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know it. So I'm right in front of Sullivan Middle School. To its left is Bonsall High School, and as you can see on Lilac Road, occasionally cars will be speeding by, some with horse trailers. Law enforcement and fire department keep speeding down this road, and I just heard from one of our stringers, an Anthony Carrasco, who works for us. He's said that he has come upon some houses burning down Lilac Road. I can't give you specific addresses, but he's down there and he says it's pretty bad down the road, and that's westbound. We're looking westbound. A little while ago, I could not see the house. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, people are getting in. Some of them are getting in and getting horses out. And Jason, if that's you, a little while ago, I saw horses at this house right over here. Then I couldn't see them because of the thick black smoke, and now I don't know where they. Oh no, I see them over there. They're still there. They're in their stall. So you know what? They're properties out here with animals and with horses, and I'm sure people are just beginning to hear about this and want to get home, but I don't know how people are going to get down all the way down on Lilac Road. So again, I'm in front of Bonsall High School and Sullivan Middle School. The wind is whipping out here. I mean, I guess you can probably see from the video the contrast between the smoke here and the palm trees, and it's bad. I have a colleague going over to see the parents who are picking up their children from a community center. The children are safely out of both schools. They were evacuated immediately before the fire advanced. And again, to the left of my screen is an avocado field. It was on fire when I drove by it a little while ago. Yes. You know, it's kind of eerie down here, Virginia. I can hear the fire alarms going off at the school. And I just lost you. I can't hear you any longer, so I'll try to reestablish communication with you.
Well, just look how everything changed within the last 3 minutes there during that live shot for that photographer or reporter there, Pilar, where, boy, it was, it's getting bad out there. Now we got somebody talk to. Let's listen in.
I'm Fallbrook.
Are you worried?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, I'm worried.
Do you have people down there, animals, anybody left at the house?
Yes, 2 cats.
What are you going to do?
I'm going home and see what I can do it. Yeah, I would like to get home like soon.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Right now might be a moment of shock for people. It seems like they're not quite sure what to do, even with these evacuations underway here in this area, San Diego County. Right now burning at 150 acres, and you know that probably number will go up. It's near a school as well, and students being evacuated as well too. The East Valley Community Center, Bonsall High School students being evacuated too. So this is just a raw video that we're getting in for you. That's why the shot sometimes goes a little bit in and out, and but boy, last 5 minutes, everything changed right there real quick there for folks living in this area.
Yeah, Mike, we're told this started as a brush fire. 2 buildings have already been destroyed, 12 damaged, and those are in a mobile home park, we're being told.
Yeah, so unfortunately 2 homes already destroyed there. Mobile homes, 12 are heavily damaged at this hour, and you really got to think the timing on this just horrible. It's never good for something like this to happen, but when you're just a couple of weeks away from Christmas there, it's It's a tragic time for these people, not only here in San Diego County, but really all of much of Southern California.
Yeah, the local reporter out there just mentioned that an avocado field that they just drove past was on fire. And for those people unfamiliar with Southern California, avocados are a huge part of their commerce, their economy. So you think about loss of life and property, unfortunately, with these fires, and you have, that sort of impact as well.
Yes. And look how fast those winds are really whipping. You can tell by the palm trees there. Look how they're swaying, and the palm leaves there. Really, wow. Okay. So heavy wind there, and we've known that this is going to happen all week. Southern California getting those strong winds, and it's not helping the situation at all with this massive wildfires throughout Southern California. They are expecting it now to go into the weekend with these strong winds. That's exactly what the people don't want to hear there, but definitely when you take a look at just how fast the smoke is moving, I mean, that kind of tells you how fast these embers are flying off pieces of buildings onto others, and that's how it's sparking all of these fires. Very dry conditions there, not a good recipe, and unfortunately for the people here in this community are needing to flee, and you're seeing some first responders here in the area as well. I think it's just going to be a matter of time before they tell this photographer that they're going to need to leave too. But you're taking a look here live as
Gotten dark very quickly.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, just within the last 30 seconds again. So it's getting darker and darker. We're going to listen in just a little bit to see if this reporter or photographer, look at this, on a motorcycle coming out of nowhere really through the fields there, trying to get any way they can out of here. But it looked like that person was just going the wrong way too. I mean, it looks like they're going into the fire.
Is in your screen to the left. As I pan over to the right, that is Sullivan Middle School. The schools were evacuated safely. The children have been taken out. They're getting notification to their parents. I'll tell you, when I rolled up, the last person there was the custodian. He had a mask on. He was blocking the school. He told me he just wanted to stay there until everybody was out, and I believe only one staff member's up at the school. I'm going to point you down Lilac Road here. This is West Lilac Road. This is where the bulk of the smoke is from where I'm standing. It's coming out of the north and going northwest down the road, and then you get swirls, and then I can't tell which direction it's coming from. I haven't seen the tankers here for a while. The firefighting aircraft from Ramona, they've been doing multiple low-level drops over here, and I haven't seen them for a little while. So right now, steady smoke, steady wind, people evacuating. As you've been watching my picture, you saw people with their horse trailers. I stopped a woman just a few minutes ago and I said, I don't think it's safe for you to go down there. But she said she wanted to get her 2 cats. So this is the human part of it. People want to get home. These are gorgeous homes down here on property where you can have horses and animals, and it's heartbreaking. People can't get back down here. It's not safe. It's not safe right now. And again, the wind's coming up again.
All right, and you could definitely hear those winds whipping, and that's really the major story out of all of these fires that we've been seeing the last couple days here in Southern California. Take a look at that image there, right there, as these wind gusts have been recorded at 40 to 50 miles per hour in the area, according to the National Weather Service. When wind speeds are above 30 to 35, pilots assisting with aerial water drops will have the discretion of where to fly. That's from the CAL FIRE captain, John Hagee. Hagee says that they're also issuing airdrops becoming less effective when the wind is picking up this much, because you might want to drop it in one area, but it really just trails off by the time it gets to the ground there. CAL FIRE sent some resources to Los Angeles to battle a series of devastating wildfires, but kept some equipment in San Diego to cover flare-ups like this. So we're just seeing some of these situations continuing to pile up here for everybody in this area, Southern California as well.
And now North County Fire is tweeting that a secondary fire has been confirmed at San Luis Rey Track and Training Center. That is at 3+ acres. So this is an additional fire in Southern California.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I think that's going to be the norm here for the next couple of days, where we're going to see these little sparks fly, and who knows who else, what other communities might get hit too. With these strong winds, these embers could really go anywhere. So we'll continue to monitor this for you, and if we have any more updates, of course, we'll pass them along to you.
Right across the school. And here we got Cal Fire. There are lots of fire engines who are coming up and down and staging, but none of them are actively fighting fire at the school. It's just close. And there's a fuel truck there which will be there to fuel the fire trucks. Okay, I've got a flotilla here. There are the inmates coming in. These are inmates who are specially trained to fight fires. La Cima 2, La Cima 3, they're pulling, and La Cima 1. They are inmates who pay their debt to society by fighting fires, and here they are pulling up. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Out will come all of these people who have the picks, the rakes. They do the grunt work, they do the heavy groundwork, and they clear brush. They're really the unsung heroes who come in and start mopping up these fires. But for right now, they're building fire breaks. So they're going to strategize right now, figure out where they have to go. But boy, I'm glad to see them. They need them right now. They need them in this area right now. So we'll see if they're going to move on down the road. I'm listening. Go ahead. That's right. Some of this is hand work, and they get in there with these tools and they dig at the brush and they clear it and they move along in a line, and they're really amazing. I mean, these guys are great. I'm so glad to see them here. And again, I'm calling them inmates because they go to a fire camp to pay their debt to society, and boy, times like this, it's great to have them.
doubt in my mind it's houses probably that must have burned. I saw something. It was hard to distinguish whether it was a house or it was just a lot of burning stuff. Yeah, you can only, there's a place on the left called something ranch, and there's a little bit of activity around down there, and there's flames right near the road.
Okay.
Safely, meaning, you know, just kind of some stuff right on the side.
Okay.
Where you can get some just flames if you need that kind of
Okay.
thing. They saved the school.
Yeah.
Were you here when they were doing the drops?
They were going low level right over there.
Right over there.
Yeah.
See, I was sure they were trying to save the school.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. How are you?
Wait. Sorry. Periodically, they come
Sure.
to me.
Sure.
I'm good.
Good. Good.
Thank you.
Who was? I had breakfast with a bunch of the guys. I know you're. Why did your name come up? It was all good, whatever it was.
Oh, thank you. So it's safe to go down there, you think? Just to...
Yeah, maybe you only need to go about a mile, and again, there's this place that says it's clearly marked as something ranch.
Okay.
And there's to the right side, there's something burning continually off to the side, so beneath this regular flame kind of thing. But that's good. Okay, I gotta get back to
You want a Gatorade?
I've got
some
water.
nice-
I
okay.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to see you.
Good to see
All right.
you.